Have you ever heard of a coat that not only warmed the body but also healed sad hearts? This story hides a great moral that you'll discover right at the end. In the distant Frosty Village, where winters were eternal, lived a coat named Lumbri, woven with dawn threads and full moon buttons. Lumbri belonged to no one. Whenever someone felt sad, he magically appeared hanging on their door, ready to be worn. One day, he appeared at the house of Nilo, a little gray-furred fox with dull eyes who couldn't remember what smiling felt like. Curious, Nilo put on the coat. Instantly, he felt a deep warmth that stopped his trembling paws, and a soft sigh escaped his mouth. "Where do you come from, coat?" Nilo whispered. Lumbri didn't answer with words, but his soft fabric seemed to whisper calm. That night, while snow covered the village, Nilo felt a strange impulse. He wanted to find someone else who needed that warmth. He walked to the silent shadows forest, where the trees seemed to weep frost crystals, and there he found a hunched figure. It was Arla, a black-feathered owl who had lost hope of flying high again after a harsh winter. Nilo took off the coat and, shivering, placed it over Arla. Instantly, the owl's feathers glowed with a faint shimmer. "Why do you share your warmth with me?" Arla whispered. Nilo smiled for the first time in years. "Because it was once shared with me when I needed it most." Without another word, Arla took flight, leaving a trail of luminous feathers. Nilo, now without a coat, returned home with his heart ablaze. At dawn, Lumbri appeared once more hanging on Nilo's door. But this time, something was different. He had a new star-shaped button. Nilo understood that every act of kindness wove a new fragment into the coat, making it warmer and more powerful. Determined, Nilo set out on a longer journey, toward the summit of frozen winds, where no one dared to climb due to the deadly cold. During his ascent, he found Yorn, a gigantic ice bear trapped in his own sadness, unable to move. Without hesitation, Nilo placed the coat over Yorn's shoulders. The ice covering Yorn began to melt, revealing golden fur underneath. "Who are you, brave little one?" Yorn roared kindly. "Just someone who learned that shared warmth always returns," Nilo replied. Grateful, Yorn offered to carry him on his back to the very top of the summit, a place no living being had ever reached. Upon reaching the peak, Nilo discovered a hidden garden beneath the snow, with flowers that shone like tiny suns floating in the air. There, in the middle of the garden, hung a gigantic coat identical to Lumbri, but with thousands of star-shaped buttons. Lumbri vibrated in Nilo's hands as if recognizing his great brother. Then, something unexpected happened. The small coat began to grow. In seconds, Lumbri transformed into a coat so large it could cover all of Frosty Village, banishing winter once and for all. Nilo realized that his kindness had unlocked an ancient forgotten power, the warmth that can change not only people but the entire world. Back in the village, Nilo and Yorn spread the great coat over the houses. The snow melted, flowers bloomed, and laughter returned. From that day on, eternal winters never returned to Frosty Village, but every year, on the coldest night, Lumbri appeared in case someone needed him. Nilo became the guardian of the great coat, teaching everyone that even a small act of kindness can change everything. Arla returned with other owls, lighting up the night sky with their shining feathers, like flying stars. Yorn became the protector of the forest, ensuring that no heart would ever freeze in sadness again. And even though Nilo no longer needed Lumbri, the coat kept appearing, reminding them that true warmth is born when it's shared. Moral: the warmth of a generous heart can melt the coldest winters and turn sadness into hope. See you soon with more magical stories that will take you to incredible worlds.